As dawn broke, I
As
believe.
dawn broke,
Want me to read it?
the bandage...
The band. Alright, I'll have to read it, because some of the words are... Alright. Where were you?
Second paragraph, second line.
Alright.
As dawn broke.
As dawn broke, the bandage-encrusted creep hid in a cabinet under the stairs. Jim awoke. I'm thinking about, I thought I saw a light flicker for a second, but not yet. I didn't see a light flicker. I'm just thinking.
See that in 5 minutes.
As I was saying, the next night, little Jim stayed up waiting for whatever was lurking around his house, spelled Lerking. Suddenly, a shadowy figure swept by. Jim started chucking hard objects at the creature. It started making agitated noises and began to flee. "Hey, get back!" Jim yelled as he chased it. It went outside, but kept running. He soon lost it, but he noticed the car windshield was smashed and there was blood on the ground. Some time later, Jim received mysterious calls from organizations called the Animal Control, Vicious Freak Investigators, and others. Soon his yard was swarmed with men in black suits carrying mysterious briefcases. They set up a large command center in his backyard with tubes going around to walk in, which is the E.T. reference.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. When they put the house in quarantine?
Yeah, and there's all the tube. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And they're walking around in those tubes.
Yeah.
Many of the men were wearing space suits. They carried away little Jim to be questioned in a dark room. Jim told them all he knew. Later that night, a scream was heard, and a creep scurrying off into the forest. That doesn't make sense, but I believe he saw a creep scurrying off into the forest. Suddenly, the full camp awoke. There were people running around with high-tech tracking devices. The sun rose, finding little Jimmy dead in his bunk, with multiple bite marks and bandages in his mouth to muffle his... "Go, go, go," shouted the squad leader as they ran into the woods. "After it. Get your tranquilizers." And that's where we leave off.
Go, go, go.
That, I believe is unfinished right now. Still a work in progress. A piece, that's a sneak peek at the episode. Actually, like the first half.
When you read the Harry Potter notes.
I don't think so. How about, this one is, good.
Notes! 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 Notes!
Should read the Harry
Notes!
Potter
Notes! Notes! Notes!
Quiet! We're not reading notes.
We won't submit to your peer pressure.
Bathsheba Chronicles, Part 1. Bloodshed under the pale moonlight. A shadowy creature slinks freakishly through the...
Now, I have to put a disclosure that this name was subconsciously ripped off the name of the hero in this. Alright, so continue.
The beast spotted its prey, a short, plump man. The creature let out a horrifying bawl.
Notice this story does contain violent content.
It raised its head to the silver moon. "Bathsheba," shouted the man, but it was too late. The creature sunk its fangs into the
Sunk
its fangs into the soft flesh of his neck.
You may, if you want to,
Let his blood drip.
skip over the blood parts.
Let out a mimba of triumph. A year later, a man named Franklin was walking in the dark forest of Gush Country when he heard a meow. He started making a run for it. As he ran, he tripped over a rock as the monstrous thing gained speed. Its speed went at 100 miles per hour. As it reached him, its claws flung out, and it drooled blood. It soon muffled his face in claws and teeth. Blood gushed and splattered on a tree. The creature, up its red eyes gleaming in the dark of night, it saw the man who was with the prey scurrying to his car. It leapt onto the windshield, then flipped into an
open window.
A scream muffled by wool rang into the night as the car pulled into a tavern parking lot. Blood splattered on the window. A few hours later, shepherds were arguing in the bar due to how mysteriously attacked and killed sheep and humans. All of a sudden, a sheep was flung across the room and pinned to the wall with a harpoon. A man with a short beard and a hat walked in with a harpoon gun.
Now this is the hero.
Smoking a cigar.
You might want to leave that part out.
I hear you're looking for a sheep slayer. I can help.
You skipped the entrance, I believe. Let me see that.
I did not. I didn't.
Give me that. Give me that.
I can assure
Hand it over.
I'll read it again.
Hand it. Give me.
Across the room, into the wall with a harpoon.
Oh, did you read that earlier?
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
With a short
In your
beard
monotone.
walked in with a harpoon gun, smoking a cigar. I hear you're looking for a sheep slayer. I can help, said Griffin the sleep.
Mace Griffin.
Sheep slayer. Part 2. Mace Griffin the sheep slayer. As the town's shepherds said goodbye, Mace Griffin the sheep slayer drove to the dark forest. He packed all the necessary equipment, a harpoon gun,
Alright, we'll
and
end this
a
excerpt.
machine gun
You'll have to purchase the story to continue. We don't want to spoil it all. So if you want a copy, come see us. Me, specifically. Or my co-author. Not him. Now, what else do we have in here? We have a list of funny names, which we find...
I like the band names.
The band name. I'll list some band names. Alright, these are some possible band names. They're all copyrighted, so don't take them. Alright. A Darker Shade of Red. Two-Way Radio, One-Way Fist. Which is one of our favorites.
I like that.
A lot of them are fist related. Because we thought fists were funny at the time of writing this. Just including fists in sentences. Years to Come. Sheep Slayer. Uprising. Skeletons in the Closet. pH 7.35 to 7.45. Not Your Cup of Tea. The Gorphonic Peak. The Gorphosity Theory. Shocking Stone. Victory Over the Beasts. A Larger Knuckle Sandwich. A Thief in the Night. What's black and white with red all over it? A bloodstained fist. Ex facie, which means from the face. Gorpheus Metropolis. Gorphonic Fist. SAP, which stands for Sand and Pool. Tic Tac Fist. Like tic-tac-toe, except without
That one.
the Leviathan's Call. The Crustacean's Cry. Head, shoulders, knees, and fist. Knuckle Frenzy.
Knuckle frenzy.
The Possum and the Cactus. Effectorious. As the gunshot rang out through the night. Harvest of the Unimanus. Crop Circle Fist.
I like that one.
Now, the one called Harvest of the Unimanus is actually, Unimanus is another creature, which is, Unimanus is Latin for one hand, so it's basically a hand that runs around. It's a wild animal. Well, there's domesticated and wild ones. And, now, I believe we may have a diagram of how they travel in here.
Oh boy. Did you make that up?
Yes, and there's also another version called Uni-Armand Manus, which
What is that?
It's the Uni Menace with a whole arm attached.
Oh.
And they're very, like, if they're running along, they can run along walls like insects. So, like, Uni Arm and Menace are much more, loud, because they'll, like, jump to a wall and go, like... But, alright, here's
That
the,
does sound a lot louder.
this one is of the nail growth, which uses to cross, like, kitchen counters and stuff. It shoots out a long nail as a bridge, then it crawls across it, which disintegrates later. It can also shoot one out and do a slingshot thing. It also can... I guess this is both the same thing.
Oh.
This one's like flying through the... What's this one? Oh, this is like a zip... Like a...
I think we should get a close-up of this.
Yeah, why don't we get a close-up of this,
Maybe?
so you can see what I'm talking about.
No. No change.
You know what? We're very rich, you know. We're just throwing money. Alright, this
Just
one.
throwing change
We've
back.
got, the nail of it shoots across here and attaches there. It then can, crawl across, which then disintegrates to leave no trace except for some, disintegrated,
Nail
nails.
particles.
And then right here we have, it's kind of like a pole vault of nails. And then here, it's like a zip line type of thing, and it goes like, it shoots out and then retracts it like Spider-Man.
I see. Smells like
Smells,
gummy bears.
smells like
Gummy
death.
bears. It smells like gummy bears.
Smells like spirits of times past.
And ghosts.
Yes, so we'll, wrap it up now. But, if you want to hear more of these stories, make sure to, contact one of us and we'll gladly share some of our tales with you. Now, tune in, I believe 2 weeks from now for our long-awaited bowling competition. We should have the Ghost Fingers, as the other team is called, with us.
And remember to check the Elusive Moose Facebook page.
And the Elusive Moose Variety Hour with Tom and Chaz Facebook page.
That's what I meant.
Oh yes, our Facebook page and the Elusive Moose's profile himself. Check it out.
Yes.
We'll see you next time on the Elusive Moose Variety Hour with Tom and Chaz.
We will, we will.
Who are you?
What?
See you.